Hey guys, so this is Monday night's Yogas for Runners. I have forgotten to press record on the regular Zoom one, so I'm doing an extra one on YouTube to send you instead. So we're going to start lying down. So just come in onto your back, soles of your feet together. If you have a strap handy, grabbing your strap, keeping it nearby. These sort of hips and hamstrings today, maybe a little bit of IT band and into your butt, so coming onto your back. Getting comfy. Taking a moment just to reach your arms out, settling your breath. Today, having your focus as feeling this lovely, smooth steadiness of your breath, that ease of your breath, and the stability of your physical body. Feeling stable and grounded physically, and comfortably at ease with your breath. Relaxing all the muscles in your face, in your shoulders. Pressing your feet in, so you just feel your knees start to maybe open out a little bit, feeling a little bit of tension in your hips. Having a breath here. As you breathe out, invite your knees back together, pausing for inhaling. Exhaling, drawing your knees in towards your chest. And having a little rock from side to side. Now open out your arms, dropping both knees over to the right side. Turning your gaze, looking to the left. Relax your shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, moving back up to the middle. Exhaling, knees over to the left side. 1, 2. One more breath. Inhaling, coming up to the middle. Breathing out, we're going to reach your fingertips up, hovering your knees. So your knees are above your hips, pressing your lower back in. Breath in. As you breathe out, taking both arms overhead, keeping your sacrum down. Inhaling, bringing both arms back. Exhaling, both arms overhead. Inhaling. Okay, opposite limbs, right leg, left arm. Breathing out. Inhaling. Exhaling, opposite limbs. Inhaling. So you're pressing that sacrum. Keep moving with your breath. Press your lower back down. So maybe feeling that slight shaking in your belly and keeping your knees so that they hover over your hips. So if your knees start to come in, then there's no tension on that. And you're not really doing the same thing. So just moving with your breath. Breathing out as you reach away. One more each side. Coming back to that center. So arms are up, knees are up. Lower back in. Breathing out, arms reach back. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, both legs and both arms. Inhaling, coming back up. Exhaling, both legs, both arms. Inhaling, back up. Exhaling, both legs, both arms. Inhaling, back up. Exhaling, feet down, hands down. Inhaling, hips up. Stretching out, exhaling, slowly coming back down. We're going to cross your legs, coming into Gomukhasana. So bring your right thigh on top of your left thigh. Bringing both knees up. I'm going to change the angle a couple of times in a moment, but reach for your knees. Draw your hands down, maybe lifting up your shins. So it might be that they won't quite lift up like that. That's totally cool. It could be that they're closer down. So your feet are closer towards your hips. Or maybe they're up, a little bit like handlebars. And if they are, you're drawing them in. And feeling a sensation all the way down that outer right hip. So into where that IT band area is. Breathe and relax. So you're into the steadiness of your body and the ease and comfort of your breath. Last breath. And then releasing. Come out to happy baby. So reaching for your ankles. Bend your knees. Open out your hip. Relax your shoulders down. Maybe have a little rock from side to side. And then moving to the other side, bring your left thigh on top of your right thigh. Reach down, so maybe they're tight in that Gomukhasana cross. Or maybe you can lift them up. Feeling more of that in the left side, that top, whichever one's on top. Breathing, staying steady. Focus on your breath. Focus on this lovely ease and ebb and flow of your breath. Melting if you can as you breathe. One more breath. And releasing it out to happy baby. So reaching for those ankles or your feet. Allowing your shoulders to just relax. Breathe nice and gently. Feeling that openness in your heart space. Releasing to cross your ankles. Maybe grabbing hold of your feet or your knees. To rock yourself up to a seated position. Relaxing. Bringing your palms together. Thumbs at your heart center. And we're going to have one Om to start. Inviting a sensation of finding ease. So even if you know that you're running and you're feeling a little bit tired in your body, you can feel comforted by that steady stableness of your body and the ease that you can find in your breath. Closing down your eyes, taking a breath to prepare, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Feeling your heart space fill with your breath. Coming forwards onto your hands and knees. Planting your hands. Awesome. Getting nice and steady, fingers spread. We're going to move into a little bit of cat-cow, but with the chin nodded in as you come forwards. So starting with your breath in, rounding into that cat back. So tucking your tailbone under, encouraging your head to just relax. As you breathe in, you feel your belly drop down, your heart coming forwards. You're now sending your elbow creases forwards, and at the same time, draw your chin in so you can feel the muscles in your back start to activate. And then releasing to round, just allowing your head to relax. Inhaling, belly drops down, elbow creases come forwards, heart lifts, chin in. Exhaling. Inhaling, really feeling like your sit bones and your glutes start to move, so they almost like open out and fan out a little bit. Elbow creases forwards, chin in. And release. Inhaling, the belly dropping down, heart going forwards, elbow creases forwards, chest forwards, chin in. And releasing. Last one, belly dropping down, heart going forwards, elbow creases forwards, chin in. Feeling that effort in the muscles in your back. And releasing into this neutral position. Okay, we're going to start circling your knees. So with that right knee, bringing it in towards you. And then as you breathe in, reaching it out and around. So feeling the full movement of your hip, creating a circle. So it's turning out, coming around. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feeling that whole movement. So you're reaching out, back, change direction, bring it underneath, and releasing it down. Also moving to the other side. Starting reaching it out and around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and change direction. 1, 2, 3. Awesome, guys. 4. Last one. 5. So maybe you can feel a little bit of like warming up in your hips, tucking your toes, pushing your sit bones back, breath in, breath out into downward dog. Find that length in your spine. If your heels aren't connecting down to the floor, then that's totally okay for them to be higher up, and even bend your knees. Walking your heels out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extending that right leg, keeping it straight. Square your hips, pushing that heel away, reaching up out of your body, feeling the length of that leg, and then turning out, bending that knee and bringing it around. So it's not going to be for the same amount, extending out, turning that foot, bending your knee, bringing it around, Just one more. So extend, push through that heel, turn your foot, bringing your knee under. Awesome. You're going to try and go back the other way. So knee, extending out. Use the foot to stay, foot back, knee in, coming out, push out, turn your foot, bringing it in, turning out, extending out, and placing that foot down. Taking a moment, coming back down onto your knees, sit bones back towards your heels, head bowing down, inhaling, rising up, tucking your toes, downward dog, coming up, getting steady with that left leg. I have like a weedy, slippy mat. Okay, extending that left leg up, pushing through that heel. Awesome, feeling that lovely square of your hips. And then guiding that knee so it comes out to the left, under, pushing it away, turning your foot out, bending your knee, bringing it under, extending out, using your foot to steer, bending your knee, bringing it under, extending out, and then reversing, knee into your chest, out to the left, extend, foot towards the floor, knee in towards your chest, turning your foot out so you're steering with your foot, toes pointing down, knee in, knee out, sending it back, toes pointing down, knee in, planting that foot, breath in, breath out, walking your hands back to your feet. So, and for 5 breaths, inhaling to get long to unfolding. Inhaling, lengthening as much as you can. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, breathing into the backs of your legs. Exhaling, folding soft knees. Option if you feel you'd like it. Inhaling. Exhaling. 2 more, inhaling. Exhaling. Last one, inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling, coming up to stand, reaching your arms all the way up. Exhaling, hands at your heart. Stepping your feet a little bit apart. Inhaling, reaching your arms out and up. Exhaling, coming down, bend your knees. Come into a squat. And finding a little bit of a rhythm. I'm going to move from side to side. Maybe adding that hand to create a little bit of space. So pushing into those hips as you move from side to side. Okay, if this feels okay, I'm going to try and create more movement. So maybe coming up, maybe your hands are out, or you can leave them on the floor if it feels easier to maneuver around. So we're moving into your hips, giving your knees that freedom, and also offering your ankles, your toes, the freedom to move. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, lovely, guys. Stop it. Releasing your hands down. Sit bones up, standing forward fold. Inhaling, reach your arms all the way up. Within your heart, hands at your heart center. Super, and bringing your feet together. And coming to a Surya Namaskar C. So standing at the top of your mat if you're not there already. Get your feet together. As you breathe, thinking about creating that space in your chest. So we're breathing back body, front body. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, folding forwards, your choice, arms out or hands down by your side in front. Right knee, step it back. Inhaling, both arms up. Exhaling, both hands down. Inhaling, downward dog. Exhaling, coming down, knees, chest, chin, knees, heart, chin, sliding along, inhaling, cobra, exhaling, downward dog, breath in, breath out, right leg up, exhaling, right foot in between your hands, left knee down, inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, hands to the floor, both feet together, folding forwards. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, folding forwards. Left knee, stepping it back. Inhaling, arms rising up. Exhaling, hands to the floor. Inhaling, downward dog. Exhaling, knees. Aiming your heart down. Slide along, inhaling, lifting your chest. Exhaling, downward dog. Left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhaling, left foot in between your hands, right knee down. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, hands to the floor, both feet together, folded. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, folding forwards. Right knee, stepping it back. Inhaling, arms raising. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling to plank. And then coming down either chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhaling, lifting your heart. Exhaling, downward dog. Right leg to the sky. Exhaling, right foot in between your hands, left knee down. Inhaling. Exhaling, both feet together, folding. Inhaling, reaching your arms up. Exhale, fold. Left knee, stepping it back. Inhaling. Exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, stepping back, plank or downward dog. Shifting forwards, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhaling, lifting your heart. Exhaling, downward dog. Left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhaling, left foot in between your hands, right knee down. Inhaling. Exhaling, hands to the floor, feet together to fold. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, hands at your heart. Awesome, staying steady for a moment. We're going to use a wall space. And we're just going to take your leg out. So we're going to extend your leg out. I'm going to try and move closer towards the wall. Oops. Just so you're at a 90-degree angle. Great. Pressing into the wall. So I have a funky yo-yo rail. So it seems like my foot is higher up. It doesn't have to be that high up if you don't have like a weird ledge there. Just having it so it's at the same height. Once you're here, hands onto your waist. Pulling that right hip back. Getting steady in your grounding leg and extending both arms up. For 5. As you breathe out, feeling that effort in your belly as well in your back. So we're breathing out, drawing your belly in towards your spine, lifting up through your chest. Getting really stable in both legs. One more breath. Bringing your hands down onto your waist. And releasing that leg down. Changing legs. So extending your left leg up. Finding that space where you feel that your hips are square. And then I think this is better if you have a mirror or if you can see yourself in the computer screen, so you can find a place where you're straight up, breathing out, drawing your belly in, both legs active, so you're active in this standing leg. You can feel the effort in your belly drawing in towards your spine and reaching up, pressing both feet so you've got connection with both feet. 3, 2, 1 more breath. Releasing your hands down, finding your hips, and releasing that foot. Okay, we're going to use the wall again. We're going to come into crescent lunge, so I'm just going to show you the position without the wall. So you have your heel up, but that heel is going to be pressing against the wall. Okay, so we're going to go towards the wall, same position. So if you have your right foot forwards, left foot back, keep finding your maximum position and then straighten the back leg. Okay, so your left leg's nice and straight. You can feel all the muscles activate in that quad, and as you lean in, feeling that stretch. Now push your heel, push the heel against the wall. Have your hands on your waist so you can feel that you're nice and square. When you feel steady, arms up. 10, 9, 8, 7, keep activating that leg. 5, so the back leg stays nice and strong. 4, 3, 2, some last breath. Releasing your hands down, stepping forwards. Feeling the difference, maybe having a little sway from side to side, moving your hips. And then stepping the right leg back, finding that wall space. So you're on the sort of toes, the heel is resting at the back. Square off your hips. Activate your right leg. So right leg is as straight as it can be. You can feel the right thigh. You can feel that space trying to happen in your hip flexor. Hands onto your waist. Breathing. And then reaching your arms up. Keeping that right leg active. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands back onto your waist. Releasing, coming forward. Move your hips around. Okay, last one with the wall. I'm going to do it this way on. I'm going to do a standing split against the wall. If you can, try and relax your toes so your toes point upwards. You're going to have the wall behind you, and just screen a little bit, the wall behind you. Hands to the floor. Say we take your right leg up, and your toes are nice and relaxed. Finding you're comfortable, or it's possibly going to be uncomfortable, but you don't have to have your left foot really close to the wall. So there can be lots of space there. Play with finding your edge where it feels okay. If you feel you can move back further, press your hands in and lifting that left foot, bringing yourself back. So just keep moving closer towards the wall, knowing that obviously you're in your own home. You can gauge where you feel you're making effort, where you're not. And then staying here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Walking your hands forwards, bringing that foot down, maybe standing up. If you feel lightheaded, just moving around a little bit. Okay, super guys, coming back, getting ready. Just have a little breath. If you feel you've been upside down for too long, have a nice deep breath in, breath out. I get a little bit travel sick sometimes, and sometimes upside down for too long makes me feel a little bit, ooh. Okay, here we go. Hands flat. And taking your left leg up, or the opposite leg to whatever you did. And finding your own stretch. So challenging yourself, but being mindful not to hurt yourself. So you're going to wherever you're feeling your edge. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walking your hands out, bringing both feet down. Inhaling, coming up. Having a little move around, shaking it out. And we're going to gently circle your hips. Allowing your knees and ankles to feel movement. And then opposite direction, including your knees and your ankles. Oh, lovely, guys. Coming still. Bringing your feet back together. Inhaling, arms reaching up. Exhaling, folding forwards. Inhaling, heart lifting. Gonna step or hop your way into a plank position. And then lower down, coming all the way down onto your belly. Hands are staying either side. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to lower. Arms out. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to bring your forearms down. Inhaling, smiling through your collarbones. Trying to draw your shoulder blades down your back, sending your heart forwards, keeping your fingers nice and spread. As you breathe out, feeling your belly draw in. Last breath. As you breathe out, hands slide towards you, chest down. Inhaling, pushing up, all fours. Sit bones back towards your heels. Inhaling, all fours. Pause here, breathing out. Bring your right foot in between your hands. And leaning forwards more than you would normally. So we're deliberately moving that knee further forwards than your ankle to try and encourage more movement in your ankle and in your knee. Having a breath in, lift your chest. As you breathe out, start to move back. Take your right toes up, pull your right hip back. Inhaling, traveling forwards. Find the whole length of your breath. Lift your heart, feeling it into that hip flexor on the left. Breathing out. Pulling that right hip back. Inhaling, we're going to go for 3 more. So moving in your own pace, looking for that whole length of your breath. So finding that hot, and at the same time, finding the whole length of your stretch. 2 more. So you're moving as far forwards and with your breath. Breathing out, moving as far forwards and with your breath. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhaling, coming forwards. This time as you move forwards, seeing if the back knee will bend. Now one option is to stay in that position with the back knee bend. And another option is to interlock your fingers, lean, lift that knee up, and see if you can reach hold with your foot. Okay, so if that's not available today, you can always hook your strap over there, but being mindful that you might come a cropper and fall over. So having your hand somewhere to keep you stable. 3, it's moving right into your quad. 2, one more breath. And releasing. Tuck those toes under. Bring yourself back into downward dog. Having a breath here. Breathe out, all fours. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhaling. Left foot in between your hands. Keep finding your end range here. It doesn't have to be that far, okay? Just finding your end range. As you breathe out, take it back. Find the whole length there. Pull your left hip back. Inhaling. Coming forwards, moving that knee as far forwards as you can, lifting through your chest. Exhaling. Inhaling, travel forwards. Exhaling. 2 more, inhaling, travel forwards. Exhaling. 1 more, inhaling, travel forwards. Exhaling. Inhaling, travel forwards. Staying here. One option is to bend that knee. So with that knee bend, if your kneecap is pointing that way and not on the floor, it's much more comfortable. You can stay here, or we can take hands onto your knee and reach back for that foot. Again, if the foot's not handy, it's totally okay. Just stay in here for a moment and feeling nice and stable. So if you want to place that left hand down to the floor, it's totally all right. 3, 2. So nice. This is one of my, I love this stretch, but I know it could be a little bit too intense. So if it is, leaving it back there and releasing. Both hands down. Tuck your toes, lifting up. Breath in. Breath out. Allowing your neck to relax. Okay, staying steady in your downward dog. Find a nice position for your hands so you feel really super stable. We're going to rise up onto your toes if you aren't already, and we're going to bend your knees. And then with both kneecaps, turn them to the right, okay? So you're twisting, look underneath your right armpit. And now come back to the center. Back to your regular downward dog. It's cool if your heels don't touch the floor. And then come back up onto your knees. Turn both knees to the left. Maybe look under your left armpit. Back to center, heels down. High up onto your toes, pivoting, twisting kneecaps to the right. Okay, if it feels good, you don't have to, but if it does feel good, lifting up that right arm. So we're into a kind of wild thing variation. Feeling that openness of your chest. And then releasing, coming back. Come right up onto your toes, pivot your knees over to the left. Maybe reaching your left arm up and over. Optional, you don't have to if it doesn't feel right today. And then coming back. Breath in. Breath out through your mouth. Coming down onto your knees. You're going to either send both shins to the side or you can cross both shins so that you come to sit. Extending your legs out and holding on to your strap. So we're going to come into hand to big toe pose. We're going to use the strap behind your neck. So if you can make a loop just at one end. If you don't have a strap, you can use a dressing gown belt, or you can use any belt, or even use your hand. So see how you go. Okay, coming down onto your back, we're going to bring your right foot up and hook in the strap onto that foot. So taking the strap behind your head, okay, not in front of your neck, so behind it. So I'm holding onto the strap with my left hand and a little bit with my right hand. And then keeping the left knee bent, the left foot flat to start with. I'm gonna activate my right leg, so just getting it nice and straight, pushing through the heel and guiding it out, using the strap, guiding it out. As it moves out, trying to keep your sacrum connected to the floor, a bit like when we're in that dead bug position at the beginning with both knees up, that same type of feeling, so you can press your low back in. If everything feels okay here, extend the left leg out, and we're going to make both legs active, so maybe pushing through the heel of both feet, so they're both really strong, they're looking after themselves. So this right leg that we've got out, even without the strap, it's staying there because you're using the effort, but you know that the strap is there holding it. So making as much effort as you can with that right leg to hold it independently there. Holding it, holding it, holding it. Keep hold of the strap, but now release your effort in the right leg and see if it will move any closer towards the floor. Checking in with this left hip. 2, 1. And then using your right hand, guide the strap up. We're going to take the strap from behind your neck, so it's nowhere near your neck now. Change hands, so the strap is now in your left hand. Reactivate those legs and guide your leg across. So the right leg is coming across your body, right arm reaching out, and both legs nice and active. It might be that your left leg and left toes start to move a little bit over towards that side as well. Activating that leg, so your right leg is almost doing all the work on its own, and all the muscles there are trying to hold it up. Keep active, keep active, keep active, keep active, and now let it go. Feel the weight of that leg. Oops. And then gently bringing it back up. Awesome. Before you let it go, as you breathe out, drawing it a little bit closer in. Bending that knee, releasing the strap, changing the legs. Coming onto your back. So maybe you're starting with a bend knee, you've got the left leg there. You're going to take that strap behind your head, so you don't want to strangle yourself, you've got it behind your head. And then taking your time, guiding that left leg out. Check in with that sacrum, that lower back, as you breathe out, connecting it to the floor. At the moment, you're holding on to that strap. If you feel steady, you can extend your right leg out and now activate those feet. Okay? So you're keeping the weight held with your strap. Both legs are really nice and active. You can feel all the muscles in your leg working. And now, with that left leg, allow the left leg to just do all the work itself. So the muscles in the leg are holding it up. 3, 2, 1, and now let it go. Let it become heavy. See if there's a little bit more space in that leg. Now it's heavy, a little bit more space in that hip. And then guiding it back up. Keep changing hands with the strap. So move the strap away from your neck. So it's nowhere near your neck now. Changing hands. Reactivating these legs. Left arm reaches out. Bringing that left leg across. Both legs are active. Both legs nice and active. Those right toes maybe turning with you to the right. So using the effort in your leg. Breathing, feeling this nice openness in your waist. Feeling this lovely stretch all the way down, so you can feel it almost right from your butt muscle all the way down. And then using all of the muscle to hold the leg up, so you're kind of going no hands, using all the effort in that leg. And then release the effort. Let it become heavy. If you can feel a little bit more stretch. And using your strap, guiding it back up. Breathing out, draw it in. And then releasing. Bringing both knees in, hugging your knees together. So you don't need to strap anymore. Hug your knees, just have a little rock from side to side. Noticing any sensations in your hips, your legs. And plant your feet down and take a bridge position. But when we come up into this bridge, with your feet, we're going to drag your heels towards your bum and send your kneecaps towards your feet forwards. So tiny, tiny movements that you can't see, but you can feel the effort in your body. Okay, here we go. Lifting up. And now pull your heels as if you're dragging along the mat or the floor, pulling your heels towards your bum, sending your knees towards your toes, so you can feel this effort. You can feel that effort. It's in your hamstrings, it's in your glutes, it's in your thighs. So you're pulling your heels, sending your kneecaps forwards. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. And releasing down. Having a breath in. Breathe out, hug your knees in. Gonna come in for a regular twist or possibly cat's got its tail. So to begin with, arms are opening, both knees over to the right. So the option to stay here. The other option is for us to split our legs apart a little bit. So we've moved over to the right, so that right leg, slide it down and underneath, and try and reach for your right foot with your left hand, so it's holding it behind you. Your right hand is holding on to that left knee. So both knees are bent. Option 2, if you feel okay and your left foot seems easy to reach, extend that left leg out, hold on to your left foot with your right hand, and then change your gaze so you're looking over your left shoulder. And breathe, find this lovely steadiness in your body and this beautiful ease and grace of your breath. One more breath. And then release to come back into the center. Both knees in towards the middle. And guiding both knees over to the left. So option 1, just bring both knees to the left. Stay here, you don't have to go anywhere else. If it feels okay. That knee that's underneath, try and split your legs. Reach for that left foot with your right hand. And with the right knee, you're just holding on to the right knee. Just going to move this way around so you can see. So it's exactly the same as the other side. And then option 3, if you extended that leg and your hamstring feels okay, extending that leg. Once you're here, I'm just keeping my head towards you because my voice might go a little bit quieter if I turn my head. But for you, if you turn your head so you're looking in the opposite direction, so you're looking over your right shoulder. Breathe in. Last breath. And releasing, come back to the middle. Hold on to your knees. We're going to extend your legs up. So if you've got shaky legs, but they're okay, leaving them to shake. If your hamstrings are quite tight, so it's taking your legs to this angle, so you feel that you're having this ab workout, sit on your hands so that you can bring them into a 90-degree angle. It's not going to be for too long. If they're shaking and you really, really want them to stop, the same thing. You can sit on your hands. So staying here. If you're not sat on your hands, we're going to reach your arms behind you so that you feel that full openness of your chest. Maybe fold your arms, hold your opposite elbow. Breathe into that beautiful open expanse of your heart. Two, last breath. And breathing out to hug your knees in. Releasing your feet down. And stretching out for your comfortable Shavasana. Feet dropping out, palms facing up. Relaxing through your shoulders. Relaxing the muscles in your face. Breath in. Out through your mouth. Allowing everything to relax in your body. Allowing your breath to settle, finding its own natural ebb and flow. And if you're somebody who likes a long relaxation, turning off your video. and enjoying staying here for longer. If you feel okay to move, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, having a little stretch, reaching your arms up over your head. Exhaling to hug your knees, drawing them in towards your body. Slowly taking your time, gently coming up to sit. And then bringing your hand to your heart center. Just going to have one Om, joining us all together in the sound of the universe. Taking a breath to prepare, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Noticing how you feel. Offering about inwardly to your own inner teacher, your own inner guru. Whenever you feel ready to open your eyes, offering Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a lovely week and hopefully see you soon.